Hello everyone. I hope you're having a good time and taking care of yourselves. Well, my group is conformed by Liliana Narvaez, Taimi Osuna, and me, Jennifer Sanchez. And today we are going to develop an activity. We choose Model 3 of Grade 4th. Now let's talk about the objectives. Well, at the end of the lesson, students will be able to use vocabulary related to the environment, express ideas about environmental care through should and shouldn't, and also propose solutions and promote actions to preserve the environment. Now, we are going to focus on the activity. First of all, the teacher will make a list in English of the main elements and processes that are part and influence the environment. Through flashcards, some vocabulary related to the environment will be shown, and sentences about the environmental care will be done using should and shouldn't. Then, students will be asked to promote solutions and express ideas about environmental issues, where they can express their concern using the previous vocabulary, verbs, and adjectives, following up the examples provided by the teacher.
This activity is going to be developed through the direct method, which makes a strong emphasis on oral interaction, spontaneous use of language, and no translation. So the class will be done purely in English, but understandable and gamified as much as possible, so students can enjoy it, have fun, feel comfortable, and learn at the same time. As the purpose of the class is communicational, the theoretical bases are Vygotsky's ideas, who understood the language as the source of the unity of the communicative and representative functions of a student's environment, that is acquired through the relationship between the individual and his or her surroundings. Vygotsky believed that the language is developed from social interactions for communication purposes. He viewed the language and communication as men's greatest tools. Having this clear, let's start the activity.
Good morning, my dear students.
Hello,
Hi,
teacher.
good morning, teacher.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Great! Today we will talk about some actions and nouns related to the environment, which can be good or bad for the animals, the plants, the rivers, and the planet. The first word of the day is recycle. Recycle means make something new from materials that have been used before. Look at this flashcard here. We can create a trash can using plastic bottles. Do you want to build one of these?
Yes, teacher.
I want to build 5 for my house.
Okay, that's nice. Now we have reuse. Reuse is to use something again. Like when we go to the supermarket and buy, let's say, a bottle of water. We don't have to throw it away immediately. Instead, we can keep it with us and use it again. Next word is consume. Consume means to use things like energy, materials, food, water, and others. For example, when we use the washing machine to keep our clothes clean, we are consuming water. We also consume water when we wash our hands, when we take showers, or brush our teeth. Do you take a shower every day?
Yes.
And how many times per day do you do it?
3. Thank you.
10? That's a lot. We have to take care of it because if we use natural resources a lot, they can run out. So, no more water, no more food, and no more energy. So we couldn't take 10 showers anymore.
Oh my God.
That is why we cannot waste natural resources. Waste is to use a lot of them when we don't really need it. For example, when we are washing the car, we have to do it with just one bucket of water. But instead, we use a hose, so we waste a lot of water. Now we find pollute. Pollute is contaminate natural resources with toxic substances. For example, when we threw garbage into rivers or seas, so the water became really dirty and the fishes cannot live there anymore.
Ah, poor fisher.
The next word is plant, but not the plants we usually know. Now this is a verb. Plant means put a seed in the ground so that it can grow. Do you know what a seed is?
No.
The black things in a watermelon are its seeds.
Water. This verb means to pour water over a plant so it can grow. So, first we need to plant a seed. Then we need to water the area where we planted. And then we have to wait for the new plant to grow strong. Do you understand?
Yes.
Plants love water. They need it to survive just like humans. The next word is emit, which means to release or project light, sound, smoke, gas, radiation, etc. For example, cars emit harmful substances into the atmosphere. To avoid this, we should use our bikes to go to work, use public transportation like subways, trains, or buses, or we should just walk. Smog is a dirty cloud at ground level. This is bad for people because our lungs can get sick thanks to this. Now we are going to talk about pesticide, which is a chemical substance that is sprayed on plants to kill insects that destroy them. But it is such a strong substance that infects the air everyone breathes and the ground as well. Preserve to keep wildlife and natural resources in their original state. We preserve when we respect wild animals and don't keep them in our house when we took short showers, when we turn off the lights if we are not using it. And all of this helps the earth. We should all preserve the planet. Are you going to do it?
Okay, guys, let's look at this plant. She's called Greenie. Let's say, hello, Greenie.
Hello, Greenie.
Greenie is sweating. It is really hot and she's thirsty. What should we do to help her? We should water Greenie. This is our friend Michael. Say, hi, Michael.
Hi,
Michael is eating some chips. Michael, don't throw the chip back on the ground. We shouldn't contaminate because we should preserve the earth. This is our friend Foxy. Say, hi, Foxy.
Hi, Foxy.
Foxy is a farmer and he uses pesticides to keep bugs away from his plants. But that's bad. You shouldn't do that, Foxy. Your pesticide emits substances into the atmosphere. Now, my dear students, I want you to help me think about the things that we should or should not do in the following situations. Here's the first one. Maria drives to school every day, but cars emit substances that contaminate the atmosphere. So, what should Maria do?
She should walk or cycle to school.
She should take public buses to school.
Now, another situation. Felipe is watering the plants for the third time that day. What should we tell Felipe?
You shouldn't waste water.
Well, this is the last one. They love to go shopping, but they use plastic bags, which pollutes the environment. What should they do?
should use recyclable bags.
Now I'm going to give you the conclusion. Using the vocabulary related to the environment provided by the teacher during the previous activity, the student expressed their ideas about caring for the environment and identified what they should and should not do to preserve it. Achieving through this a fluid interaction among them and their teachers, improving their communicative skills and reinforcing their confidence in themselves. Aspects of the direct method can be evidenced in this activity, such as the emphasis on listening, speaking, and the use of target language for all instructions. On the other hand, the language can be learned only through demonstration instead of analytical procedures of explaining grammar rules. During these activities, students must be encouraged to use language naturally and spontaneously so that they induce grammar.